Title: Consequences of a Betrayal. A shocking revelation. I was not letting him by blocking his path and bursting out crying and begging him to forgive me. I regret this more than I can express. Thinking of a divorce shakes me to my core. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's feeling good. Hope everybody's doing well. We are back with another story, guys. I will put the link to this in the description like usual. You guys read the title, man. Let's get into it. So, me, 27, and my husband, who's 26, walked in and attacked my affair partner. Wow. She starts off with, "I am sorry if this is rushed. This whole thing transpired yesterday and I am still shaken up about it all. So, my affair partner and I have been seeing each other for only a few weeks, and he is the only other guy the first have slept with. I feel like I should say that I love my husband more than anything, and he is perfect in every way, but I guess the thrill of having sex with someone else is too much for me to resist. I know I am a terrible person. He is also much more well endowed than my husband, and it just feels like losing my virginity all over again, except even better. Wow. Anyways, my husband was supposed to be on a business trip, but for reasons he has not said yet, he won't respond to my texts. Understandably, he returned back the same day he left that morning, and my affair partner came at noon, and we planned on him staying till night. Well, that wasn't a bright idea. We had amazing sex at least 3 times and planned on going for round 4 when my husband busts through the door. Affair partner and I freeze. My husband is just frozen stiff and doesn't move. Then, all of a sudden, he goes red and starts screaming and calling us names. Then he grabs affair partner and hits him against the wall. Now, before I continue, I just want to say my husband is very kind and soft, and he has never even raised his voice at me. He isn't that big, and he never was serious about the gym, whereas my affair partner has the body of an athlete. So, they get into a gory fight, which ends in my husband losing very badly, and me screaming and crying on the bed. After the fight, the room was in shambles, and the wall was covered in blood, mostly from my husband's. My affair partner just said to me to tell him not to go near him ever again, and he left. I immediately contacted 911, but my husband just got up from the floor slowly, still trying to regain consciousness. Once he did, he just tried to get up and leave the house. I was not letting him by blocking his path and bursting out crying and begging him to forgive me. He didn't take that so well and eventually just pushed me very hard out of his way. I have been calling him and pleading, but he won't answer. I don't even know where he is. It has been a day, and no one knows where he is, not even his brother or parents. Obviously, I just told them we had a fight, and he left the house. He still isn't back, and I am just lost. I am completely awestruck at how bad things have gone. I have never thought about the consequences, let alone this level. We have 3 very young kids, and I don't know what to do if he leaves me. I really need any sort of advice on what to do. I was positive he would never do anything brash in the past, but after yesterday, I am terrified that he would do something. I have called the police to search, and they are working on finding him. I have contacted almost everyone, and no one can help me. I regret this more than I can express. The affair was the biggest mistake I could have ever done, yet I did it. My affair partner said that he doesn't give a damn if my husband kills himself because my husband tried to assault him. Honestly, I first sided with that, but I really can't blame my husband because I don't know what I would do in that situation. Affair partner said as long as I am worried about him, then I should not contact him. I cut him off and realized how stupid I was. I am so scared of what I did and would do anything to solve it once he comes back home. Thinking of a divorce shakes me to my core. I can't sleep or eat. It sickens me how I have hurt my husband. I just want him to forgive me. To sum everything up, husband walked in on us, attacked affair partner, now is nowhere to be found. Wow. Let me give my thoughts. Whoa. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Yo. She has the nerve to say I had no idea it would go this far. She has 3 young kids, and she's getting plowed. What would you do with the kids? You send them to the babysitters, you send them to your parents. That's just so. He walks in, and guys, we've read stories here, you know, from the other side. The guy comes home and walks in on his wife with somebody else and things like that. I remember the story where she was like, "Oh, how'd you get home so early?" Or "Why are you here so early?" He walked in on her and some other guy having wine, and the bed was unmade and all. Man, this is ridiculous. But this is from her side, and man, she's talking about how much better this guy is. He's built like an athlete. She said he's hung more than her husband, and it feels great to her. Like, damn. Just grimy. Grimy, 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 grimy. And you got 3 young kids. Now, look at her. I don't want a divorce. I can't afford a divorce. You know why? Because he was taking care of her. That's why she didn't leave him. She stayed because he was taking care of her, but she wanted that D on the side, and she was making sure she got it. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. And the poor guy, man. The poor guy freaking ends up, he snaps like any normal person would. Which guys also, I would recommend not fighting the affair partner, and here's why. Not because he got beat really bad. It sounds like from her point of view, he got beat pretty bad. Not because of that, not because you may lose or anything like that, but you don't want to end up in jail. Think about it. You go crazy or you get upset, and you attack this guy and you hit him. You beat him so bad, you kill him. You're going to go to jail. There's a good chance you're still going to go to jail. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Let me know what you think about this story in the comments. Man, they don't all have happy endings, right? Let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'll put a link to this in the regular description and I'll see you in the next section.